Hello, thank you for joining the channel. In this video, we want to examine a WAEC or NECO type question on the play, The Marriage of Anansewa. I quickly want to remind you that I have done a comprehensive and detailed analysis and summary of the play. I will leave the link to that analysis in this video's description so that you can check it out. Now let's see the question that we want to answer. So here is the question. Although it is just one question, it can be asked in different ways. Here, I have two ways in which this same question can be asked. The first one is discuss the contribution of Anansewa to the development of the plot, or discuss the roles of Anansewa in the development of the plot. If you look at these two questions very well, you will realize that they are the same question asked in slightly different ways. It's left to you as a candidate to be able to decode and interpret the question. Now let's see what to do when you come across questions like this. In an examination condition, especially WAEC, when you're answering this type of question, you don't just start by saying the contribution of Anansewa in the play is this and is that. No, you will get it wrong. And you cannot just say the roles of Anansewa in the play is this. No. That is not how to answer it. There are rules, there are steps to follow. We call them points to develop. Points to develop. The first thing you are going to do is to relate the question to a relevant theme. Look at the question very well. Relate it to the nearest theme in the play or in the novel. That is the first thing to do. That one will take a paragraph. Now, the second thing to do, that which is going to be in your second paragraph, is character identification. Here, this question is about the character of Anansewa. You have to discuss the character of Anansewa in the second paragraph. You will see that you have not even started answering the question at all. Yes, but these two things you have done are part of those things that will earn you your mark. The next thing I think you may do is the definition of the literary term in the question. Like in this question, we have the term plot. Plot. You may try to define this term and explain it. But in this case, I'm not sure it is that necessary because it is not the primary element, the primary term in this question. The primary terms in this question are contribution and the Anansewa, or in the second question, roles and Anansewa. So, after you have written your relation to theme, you have discussed your character identification, then in the third paragraph, you can now begin to discuss the roles of Anansewa in the play, in the development of the plot, or contribution as the case may be. So you discuss each role or contribution as the case may be in one paragraph. So if you are discussing three roles, you have three paragraphs, so that your writing, your answer can be well structured and well organized. Pay attention to the way I organize my own answer. You can learn from this. Okay, this is my answer to the question. So this is the first paragraph, which is relation to theme. The role of Anansewa in the play is closely linked to the theme of matchmaking. In the marriage of Anansewa, matchmaking is carried out by Ananse, who plans his daughter's marriage for financial gain. At first, this suggests forced marriage and materialism. However, the process later includes love, as Anansewa develops feelings for one of the suitors, Chief who is Chief. So this is the first paragraph where I relate the question to the theme of matchmaking. Let's proceed. This is the second paragraph. In this paragraph, we identify character. It is called character identification. That is where we discuss the character that is identified in the question. In this question, Anansewa is the character that is identified, so we discuss Anansewa. Anansewa is the daughter of Ananse and the granddaughter of Aya. She is a young and educated woman. At first, she disagrees with her father's plan to sell her to wealthy chiefs like a parcel. She wants to choose her own husband. However, she later agrees to follow her father's wishes because she understands their poor financial condition. Having completed first 2 points to develop, we can now proceed to answering the question to discuss the role or the contribution of Anansewa to the plot of the play. Now, the first role is object of interest. You do not need to title your paragraph. So, I'm just trying to note the main point in this particular paragraph. Object of interest. Anansewa plays the role of the object of interest in Ananse's scheme. Her photographs are sent to 4 chiefs to attract them into marriage arrangements. These chiefs begin to send gifts, believing she is meant for each of them. The action drives the main conflict of the plot. Now we can move to the second role or to the second contribution, which is the role of typing the letters. Another important role she plays is typing the letters sent to the chiefs. She does this innocently, without fully realizing that she is the one being offered in marriage. This helps Ananse carry out his plan successfully. Then we move to another role or contribution of Anansewa to the development of the plot. This one is talking about obedience. Anansewa also contributes to the development of the plot through her obedience. As a typical African daughter, she respects her father and follows his instructions. Her cooperation makes it possible for Ananse's scheme to work smoothly. As far as this question is concerned, there are more roles, but the one we identified in this question, the last one here, which is the 6th paragraph, is where she pretends to be dead. Anansewa pretends to be dead as part of her father's plan. She acts the role of a corpse convincingly. This helps Ananse choose the best suitor. At the end of the play, she marries Chief who is Chief, which brings the plot to a successful conclusion. Now, this is very important. If you take a look at my answer, every sentence I've written so far is in the present tense. And this is because it is a rule in literature. When you're analyzing a literary work, you analyze in the present tense. Do not forget this. So this is a typical way to answer this type of question in your WAEC or NECO examination. If you follow this format, I believe you are going to have your full mark. So this is going to be all as far as this video is concerned. I believe it is going to be helpful. Do well to subscribe to the channel. Drop in the comment section what you feel about this video. And of course, subscribe to the channel. Until I come your way again, do have a nice one. Bye-bye. Hello.